Mastering passive voice with modal verbs in English. Hello, English learners. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into a fascinating aspect of English grammar, using passive voice with modal verbs. This might seem a little complex at first, but don't worry. We'll break it down step by step, and you'll soon realize it's not as tricky as it seems. Passive voice with modal verbs can greatly enrich your English expressions, so let's get started. First things first, let's recall what modal verbs are. Modal verbs are auxiliary or helping verbs that express necessity, possibility, permission, or ability. Examples of modal verbs include can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, and would. Now, before we jump into combining modal verbs with passive voice, let's quickly recap what passive voice is. In passive voice, the subject receives the action of the verb. For instance, in the sentence, "The cake was eaten by John," the cake, subject, is being acted upon. When you want to form a passive sentence with a modal verb, the structure is quite straightforward. The formula is subject plus modal verb plus be plus past participle. For example, the work can be completed by tomorrow. Here, can is our modal verb, be is the auxiliary verb, and completed is the past participle. Now that we understand the basic structure, let's explore some examples. The package might be delivered tomorrow. The tasks must be finished by the end of the day. You should be told the truth. The documents can be found in the drawer. The film will be seen by millions of people. The book could be written by a famous author. These examples will hopefully help you grasp the concept better and enrich your understanding. That wraps up our discussion on passive voice with modal verbs. The trick lies in understanding the structure and using it consistently in your sentences. We hope this video has been helpful in your English learning journey. Keep practicing, and soon you'll find that forming passive sentences with modal verbs will become second nature. See you in the next lesson. Happy learning!